Yeah, I know I didn't do a game of the day in a while. Don't worry, I'll do a couple games of the day today. But I wanted you all to look. You see it? What? Nothing. Isn't this the same table we did the puzzle on? Yes, it is. We finished it already. Yep, we did. You seen in the last video we did so much in one day. Well, it's already framed in a on the wall. I used red to the background to glue it to make the picture pop. And I took the original picture that you saw with the flowers on it. I turned it the other way, and I put it in it. I think it looks really good, actually. I kind of say it looks better than the cat one. Not because I'm a Yankee fan at all, but I mean, this would really look good in someone's bedroom or playroom or a boy's bedroom. I think I might put it in my bedroom, my parents, maybe. I don't know where I'm going to put it, actually. I'm still debating on where I should put it. But I finished that this morning, and after that I hopped in the shower and started the vlog. Got a new puzzle we're going to be starting. I don't know if we're going to start today or not. We might start, I don't know. But it's another cat one. It's a 1,000-piece. It's a big one again. It's 2 black and white cats, as you can see, in a mailbox. I'm thinking this one would be pretty cool. But yep, I'm becoming a puzzle fanatic now. Ever since I know that you could frame them and stuff, because that's cool. I used to love doing puzzles, but then actually having to have to take them apart and then put them away, I never really would want to do them again. But this, I could do them, glue them to the paper, put them in a frame, and then actually save them. Well, it's game of the day time, people. And today I'm going to do about 4 game reviews, because I haven't done any in the previous vlog. We're going to make that up today. I got my book bag full of games. I'm going to swoosh around and try to find some games I could review that I think you would like. Going to wrestle around with them because I don't want to be shown. Come, get over here. You're going to be seen. You got that one. This one. One tried to bite my hand. I'm not going to tell you which one. Okay, the very first one is based on a movie that was in 1985. They made 2 movies. The first one was in 85. There's a third one in the making and in negotiation phase right now. They said it, depending on the how good the game did, was determining on if they were going to make a third movie. I'm actually hoping they will, because I'm a big fan. And if you don't know already what I'm talking about, it's Ghostbusters, the video game. This game actually is a really good game and fun too. I actually very much enjoyed playing this game, and also like and love that they used all the original likenesses and voices of all the actors that you've seen in the movie. The only downfall is Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis. Wait, is that his name? Rick Moranis. Yeah, there we go. He did not, and she did not, lend their voices or likenesses in the video game. Don't know why they didn't or not. I say that kind of ruined the authenticity of the Ghostbusters name. Not the game. The game is still fun, but I really do think that they should have at least considered putting their likeness and voice in the game. I mean, just to, you know, make it more authentic for the game, and for us, the fans that grew up knowing and loving the Ghostbusters. They even got the voice of the woman that picked up the phone, the receptionist. I forgot her name, but yeah, they even got her voice and likeness in the game. So everyone except those 2. If you have not played this game, you probably can get it for very cheap now, because it's a couple of years old, but it's a very good to look into, to check out, to play. The second game I picked out was also based on a franchise. Um, it's a lot like the one from prior, but it's better graphics. It's not, each game to each his own. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase. It's Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6, I think it's a pretty good game. I'm not gonna give it the best out of all because they are better Resident Evil games, I would say, especially the older ones. My favorite was the Nemesis game, Resident Evil 3. I think that was the most, actually that and Resident Evil 2. Those were old school, but I think those two were the best in survival horror. It made me jump. I loved when you try to escape the Nemesis, he chased you by crashing through walls and stuff. You couldn't escape them. This game is a pretty good game. It has good graphics. I enjoyed it, but the only thing I don't like about it is they try to make it more like Gears of War in one of the characters' storylines, because they got multiple storylines for each character in this game. And the thing I don't like is they try to make it more like Gears of War with the running gun and the cover. Survival horror shouldn't have that, running and gunning and cover. It should be more like survival horror where you got to try to escape the zombies and try to hide and find other alternate routes. But if you want to check it out, go ahead. It's made by Capcom. It's a good company, but they should have really done a little bit more thinking in the process of making that game. The third one is a game that was in the making for over 10 years. It was supposed to be originally released in the PlayStation 2. It first came out, the first one, on the PC, and then crossed over to many other systems, including PlayStation and PlayStation 1 was the first one, and then the PlayStation 2, I don't think had any of them, I don't think. But it's a big cult classic, and if you haven't known already, it's the controversial game, Duke Nukem. This is Duke Nukem Forever. This game was originally supposed to come out in 1995 or 96. I don't exactly remember the exact year, but this was the game that people were waiting for the PlayStation 2. It was supposed to be the first Duke Nukem game that was going to be released for the PlayStation 2. We never got it, but we finally got it for the PS3. There's been a lot of bad reviews regarding this game, but I opt out and say I say both. It's good and bad. The reason why was I am a fan of the Duke Nukem series. And yes, this game does have PS2 kind of graphics, but hey, it was supposed to be released for the PS2, so I'm not going to put that down in any way. But the real funny thing about these games is, like this game, in the first part of the game, you can actually pick up a turd and use it as a weapon to fling at an enemy. That game he chucks beyond to actually pick up out of a toilet bowl some stool that someone dumped there and then pick it up and throw it at somebody. This game does have crude language and, the nudity, because you get to go to the strip clubs and stuff, but it is a mature game. But if you are into nostalgia, because it bring back lots of memories for me. It's in a bargain bin now. I've already researched this game. I got it when it was full cost. I paid full price for this game. You could get it for like maybe $2-3 used or so. But if you are into Duke Nukem and haven't played it yet, I strongly suggest you pick it up just for a playthrough. The next game is based on a fighting franchise. It's another fighting game. It's a good fighting game. The first time I got into this game was a friend of mine that I said, hey, if you like fighting games, try this game out. You'll like it. And I actually did. It was nothing like Street Fighter, nothing like King of Fighters, or any of them. It stands its own, and that is Dead or Alive 5. Well, the Dead or Alive series. Dead or Alive 5 is not the newest Dead or Alive game for the PS3. The newest one is they came out with a Game of the Year edition, but they didn't call it. They called it Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate Edition, where you get all the add-on content that you can get for this one, plus I think 2 or 3 extra characters that you can't get for an add-on. You can only get it with that Ultimate Edition. They did the same thing with the Injustice game. They came out with an Ultimate Edition for that, with all the add-ons. But I'm not going to get that one because I'm waiting, because they also made it for the PlayStation 2 that I might pick that up with the PS4 as a PS2. Yeah. Mistake. PS4 it came out with. So when I get the PS4, I'll get the Injustice Ultimate Edition for that system. I can get it for the PS3, but there's no reason because I got the regular one. But yeah, Dead or Alive 5, I say, is a really good game. It has good graphics. The only thing I don't like about it is that the story modes for each character are extremely short. I would have at least had more battles. I mean, the older games, I think it was like 10 battles, and then you win the story mode for each character. Now I think they did it down to like 6, which is almost half of the battles that you do. So you can win the story mode for each character pretty fast in this game. But other than that, those are my choices of the game of the days that I didn't do in the Plants Vlogs to make up. I hope you enjoy the picks that I picked, and if you never played them, and hope that my reviews gave any vibes to you on saying, oh, well, I think I might pick it up, well, then that's good. That's my reason of doing this, to let you people out there know that if you never played the game, that me being a average Joe review, not a game company or a magazine company review, this is just a PS3 gamer fan. But those are my picks, and I hope you enjoy them. Welcome to Current Affairs. Well, it's the end of the week again, people, and today I hold another hot sheets regarding the week's top headlines. Okay, we start off. I'm still writing down, people. Yes, I am. So, what do you, my viewers, think of the threat in Sochi for the Olympics? Would you attend the Olympics knowing the threat of, and knowing that some Black Widow suicide bombers have already gotten into the perimeter and can't be found? Personally, I myself I would not go over there to compete or to be a spectator. But what would you do in a situation now, knowing that the Olympics is being threatened and they already have people inside with bombs ready to blow themselves up and people around them? You leave your comments down below regarding to that one subject. Now to the crazy weather affecting the United States. The freezing cold and ice and snow affecting the deep south as well as the Midwest and Northeast. Then all the drought on the West Coast. This weather seriously threatens crops from the west and south to feed the rest of us. The icy, snowy roads that are causing so many deaths and damage. The canceled flights interrupting business and pleasures, and now the real threat of not enough propane and fuel oil to heat homes. The cost of heating a home could leave families unable to pay it or having to choose heat or food for their families. And the loss of homes to fires in the West due to the dry conditions. That's what's going on with the weather this week. Now to the lighter side of the news. Last but not least, Justin Bieber. Oh, wait, no, sorry, people. It's Justin Bieber. What is his problem lately? This latest issue in Miami is just crazy. From Lohan to Bieber. Get these spoiled kids off the streets and make them accountable the same as any non-star the same age would be held for their actions. I think he needs to spend some time in jail and not rehab, as in my opinion, rehab is just a way to avoid being accountable for his actions. What do you, my viewers, think his punishment should be? Leave your comments in the comment section regarding what you think Bieber should be accountable for what he did, or just a slap on the wrist and say, shame, shame, he'll learn his lesson. But that's my section of the news for today in the current affairs. Tonight's dinner on the menu is steak, fettuccine alfredo, and some carrots. Oh, mother, I just dropped one. Well, this carrot's going in the great beyond. Chunky, come here, food! Food, let's see if he eats it. He spit it out. food.
Too hot.
He doesn't like it. We're done eating. I am done cleaning up. But I wanted to let you people know that we did start the puzzle. It's in the beginning phases. All we did was the outline. But for now, that's all. I was attempting to maybe start it today, but got I got somewhat of a little headache and a stomach ache. So I am not gonna attempt to start this today. I will probably tomorrow will attempt to start it and get a little bit of it done. It is tough being a dog. Look how tough it is. Cherokee. See? He's so tough and worn out being a dog. It's hard work, you know. Run, play, eat, sleep. Right, Cherokee? But nothing says too much fun, too much work. I mean, when it comes to this. Yep, this is the new toy now. He demolished that. Remember that purple one we talked of? It is actually gone. It bit the big one and had to be gone. But this is the new one, right, Cherokee? Toy? Toy? Look, Cherokee. Cherokee. Look.
Like 10,000.
$10,000 approximately.
It's a new toy.
Well, I'd like to pay off your car.
It's your new toy.
Oh my God.
You want it? You want it? Go get it. And he doesn't get it. Cherokee, get your toy. Get it. Yeah. Thanks for your comments, shares, and like this video.